You know what? We're live.
We're live once again. But why are we live?
Because we're not dead. We
No.
are live because we are getting prepped and getting ready to be part of Talk Chat.
Yes. So if you're not familiar with Tog Chat is on Joe Edelman's channel. Joe Edelman's been a educator for a long time in photography, and we love his channel, and we're just excited to be on his show today.
So we're going to be the guests on Joe Edelman Talk Chat today, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, and looking forward to it. Anytime we can hang out with Joe is a good time. We've gotten to know him over the years and enjoy our conversations. But if you're available at that time, hop on over to Joe Edelman on YouTube.
Yep.
And catch the show. It's a really big show.
That's right. So I'm trying to find things here. So I'm with you. Just trying to get it all to pop up. And for some reason, my list here is not alphabetical.
So we've had a really busy couple of weeks.
We have, man.
Really busy
since
couple of weeks.
If you've noticed, since we got back from India, we haven't really posted a lot, and that's for good reason. Because, like you said, we've been just crazy busy.
So, and it hasn't just been our workshop stuff. We've been doing a lot of jobs. We've had weddings. We've had some commercial photography.
Senior portraits, family
shoots. I mean, it's
been
like, it's all the stuff that pays the bills. That's what we've been doing. So, no, but it's been good. But we've had some really fun workshops.
Yeah, we have.
Since we got back.
We also did the thing that we did a live. I can't even talk now. Sounds like the guy who just tried to call you. We got to do the Convoy of Hope golf tournament.
So that was so pictures,
fun. But we did a live there.
We did.
That was a lot of fun.
So yeah, that, in case you didn't know, we really roughed it for 2 days. We were the photographers for a celebrity golf tournament down in Pebble Beach, and we had to spend 2 days at Pebble Beach Golf Course, riding in our golf cart, taking pictures of players and Gary Player.
And Gary Player, speaking of players.
It was pretty cool. Gary Player, the top, or actually number 4 rated golfer of all time.
Yes.
Was golfing.
Blew us away. What a great, he gave like a motivational talk the one night.
The guy is awesome. He is just, I was actually pretty pumped up after listening to him.
82 years old, and he can deadlift, or he can push with his legs 300 pounds. He lifts weights every day.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was fun to hang out with him. Convoy of Hope, just a great organization, not just to work for, but just to be part of there.
Yeah,
it was really
great
really
stuff
awesome.
that they're doing.
But that was a blast. We, like Mark said, we've been doing a lot of family shoots, and we did some weddings. But the workshops, which is what you guys probably care more about, we just got done. We've been doing this new series called
weekday workshops.
But we've been kind of fooling around with some names, like, are they weekday field trip workshops? Are they weekday road trip workshops? So we've been doing these workshops that we do on weekdays, and they've been really, really fun. They're small groups.
Yep, we keep it to about 5 photographers, and it makes us very mobile. We all can ride together.
It's really fun. So we just did one up at Table Mountain in Oroville, California. You might have heard, if you're not from California, and if you are from California, you've definitely heard, but California is going through this kind of what they call super bloom, right? Yeah. The wildflowers are going
in Southern California.
Southern California is just amazing. Northern California, it's just about to really hit, but we actually hit it really well. On Monday, we did a wildflower landscape workshop.
Yes. So Table Mountain is one of these it's a famous ecological area up in Northern California. And we talked to one gentleman there that was there looking for flowers. There's like over 30 varieties of small wildflowers that grow, but you got lupin and all these yellow daisies, and you got California poppies that kind of dominate the landscape. But just everywhere you look, you're like, wow, I've never seen that flower. Lots of little tiny belly flowers. And it was just a good day. It was a break in the weather.
If you're in Northern California and you're just watching this, look us up and look up some of those weekday workshops. They're really fun. If you're not, I want to make a suggestion to you guys. If you're, from around the globe, a lot of people watch us over in Europe and India and all these places. Find a group that you can go out with to just take pictures. These weekday things are a little different than our workshops, right? And that's why I said they're more like a field trip, because we go out and we just have fun together.
Get to talk shop.
And we do learn stuff, during that time, but it's a lot of just camaraderie, talking shop, talking smack. I mean, doing all kinds of fun things, but going to places that eating food, there's always food involved. Going to places that people don't always get to go to. So They're really fun, really fun. So I recommend that you find a group of people that you can hang out with, because we keep these groups small on purpose.
Yep.
5 to 6 people, and we have a good time.
Yeah, and we had a lot of people go like, "I wish I lived where you live." Get some friends together and just go out on an outing. As soon as you see the weather's going to break, go do it. I recommend it too. It's fun to have people. We have one friend that's come to a number of workshops, Christy, and she's like, "It's so nice to come just because my husband gets tired of hearing me talk about photography, but you guys don't." It's like, I get to just be around people who don't care that I'm going to talk about what Canon's doing, what Nikon did, what about this new lens, who likes this light. So
here's the other workshop that we did actually this weekend, the past weekend, was our lighting boot camp.
Yeah, what a great day.
That day, I thought people's heads were going to explode, right? We fed them so much information, but here was the coolest part. So at the beginning of this workshop, what we do is we have them take a picture. We partner them up 2 by 2. Take a picture of your partner.
With your flash.
With everything you know. Try to get a good picture, right? We don't tell them any settings, do nothing. We use that as a baseline, right? And then at the end of the day, we have to do the same thing. Yeah. Like the difference between the first
it's night
picture
and
day. The last picture. But I mean, we saw a light bulb moment after light bulb moment. People's like, ding, it turned on. They actually realized what all these settings do. And it was a really cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, people are just scared to death of flash. And it doesn't have to be as difficult as people make it. There's just a few little things. Once you grasp it, you start going like, I can do anything.
Yep.
I just know that I've got to play around with a couple settings, and and then afterwards we took them out for an hour or 2 with 3 models and got to just like practice everything we learned in class.
And it was fun to look at the back of their cameras, because again, they took the concepts that they learned, understanding what the settings actually do now.
You can start hearing people talking to each other going, "Oh yeah, I need to open my aperture up because it's too dark." So it was good. It was a fun thing to see.
So really, really cool. So
hey, Steven, how are you? You got to come 3 o'clock. We're going to be on Joe Edelman's show.
Yep.
And doing an interview. So we're very excited about that. It's good to.
We still have you on our list, Steven, by the way, for this year. We've got a big long list of people that we want to get together with to actually have on our show and do some talking. Yeah. So be on the lookout.
So Steven, he's in the governor's press pool, or for California State, and he does a lot of event photography, and we want to talk to him, have you guys hear from him about that.
Yep. He's an interesting guy.
Great photographer. And my wife's watching.
And a doggone nice guy on top of that.
He is. Yeah.
But I love that. I was going to say that those lighting boot camp classes, we try to do at least 2 a year.
Yep.
This was the first one for this year. We'll do another one in a few months. But if you get a chance, man, come out to those.
Yeah, if you've ever been afraid of lighting.
And even if you think you know lighting. Yeah. But we went through things like modifiers. You know, what do they do? How do they work? What's the right modifier at the right time? How do you use on-camera flash? How do you use off-camera flash? It was, it's good. Good stuff.
Do I go to Joe's site to watch you live? Yes. It will be on Joe Edelman's YouTube channel, and we'll post that. We posted a link in our 2 Facebook pages, but we'll make sure we post that up again.
Yep.
So at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock Pacific time.
Yes.
6 p.m. Eastern time, and then sometime in the middle of Mountain time. So
4 o'clock Mountain time.
That's right. But what else do we have going on lately that was exciting?
So coming up this weekend.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons we want to come on is Sunday is one of our, we always say, this is our favorite workshop. This one actually is like our favorite, just having fun workshop. This is our action photography workshop. And a lot of people, they get thrown because we call it our free flow action. And they're like, free flow, what? Free flow is just the name of the place we're going. And it is a parkour gym and dojo and silk dancing, not dancing. What do they call them?
They're called
aerialists.
Aerialists.
Silk aerial performers, everything in here. And they've got a brand new facility. So we've done this now for 3 years. 4 years. This is our 4th year. And so they're in a brand new building, bigger, more open. The walls, it's a much cleaner space. So if you've ever been in the past, we have great opportunity.
It's not a dirty place.
Yeah, no.
This is cleaner.
a great opportunity to make some amazing images and learn how to take action pictures.
Yes. So it's really fun. Like Mark was saying, all these different types of action. We've also got, it looks like we have, maybe I shouldn't say it, but we've got one of the artists that's been featured in some of our videos previously, Kara Kachiver.
Yeah, we're hoping that she said she's coming. We're getting that all, but
she's an expert rollerblader. So they've got a great area that we can have her do some really cool rollerblading tricks. She's a character all into herself, right?
Yes.
She's also very big into anime. So it's
if you look at our channel on our Badger Unleashed series, she was our first person. We've got some others coming up.
So she's coming out, which I think will be a blast. She's a very interesting person.
Yeah,
that's all I'll say. No, she's really fun. So it's going to be really fun to have her. But man, you got to sign up for this one. We still have a few slots left. It is really, really fun and actually really challenging too. You'll learn some stuff on how to shoot action.
Yep.
So good. Steven's going to be at the.
Going to listen to us on Joe's show.
Watch the show today. It should be good.
And Joe's show is great. You should be able to listen to it. I like pop it on during the afternoons on Wednesdays to listen in.
So Joe, if you don't know Joe, I'm going to give Joe a little
plug
here and plug. But Joe is now a Olympus visionary.
Yes.
There's only 12 Olympus visionaries in the world, and Joe is one of them. And that means that he is fully sponsored by Olympus, but they hand selected him as one of the best photographers out there.
Yeah.
And Joe used to be a Nikon shooter, switched over to Olympus, and hasn't looked back. But the stuff that Joe creates, I don't know that I've seen better studio work than Joe.
No, and he does it on a micro four thirds, which again makes that whole case for, we talk way too much about equipment.
Yeah.
And then you see him pull stuff off and you're going like, okay, I don't know what I'm talking about because the stuff's phenomenal.
So Joe actually kind of became YouTube famous through his DIY, cheap DIY. DIY, yeah. DIY. Thank you.
DUI.
Yeah. Joe got famous from his DUI that he got, from his DIY. Do it yourself. Stuff on YouTube, where he was always making something out of nothing to make a photo tool. So,
and an educator. It's somebody that we really respect because we love to teach. Joe loves to teach, which is very different from what you see on a lot of channels in YouTube. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of times where we wonder, are we teaching anything? But Joe definitely loves to teach.
And what Joe really loves is to talk with his hands, and they're always coming out to the camera. I'm Joe.
So we're going to do that today. Be excited, as we are.
Yeah, so make sure you catch that. Come to Free Flow Academy. Check out panopticchopsticks.com. We've got the website there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of workshops that are coming up. So we've been working on, we have in June, the Salt Flats, the Bonneville Salt Flats.
It looks like it's going to be the 21st and 22nd. We're still finalizing the permitting process. Once that's done, it will be released and open for ticketing.
If you've ever dealt with the government, it's a difficult process. So it's not a difficult process. It's just you go back and forth depending on who you talk to. It's kind of like calling the IRS. And one day it's this, you need this paperwork, and the next day you need this paperwork.
One day you need this amount of money. Next day you need double the amount of money.
Yeah, exactly.
And triple the amount of money. So we're still getting all that squared away, but we're planning on doing the Salt Flats, Bonneville Salt Flats with models.
Yes.
That one is going to be one you do not want to miss.
In a couple of weeks, we're going out to another weekday workshop, which is our coastal
I think
workshop.
There's one spot left.
I believe there's just one.
Yeah.
And we're spending the day out on the California coast, and we're going to see some spectacular scenery. And that's just going to be a great day of just camaraderie and fun and pictures. And
then end of April, we have not even announced this one yet. Let's do a YouTube premiere. We're announcing.
Okay. In April.
April is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up dubs.
Well, so, what is straight up dubs?
What is straight up dubs? Maybe we should just leave it there. I'm going to like rub a dub.
Straight up dubs.
No, straight up dubs is a Volkswagen restoration customization shop here in California, and they have some of the most incredible Volkswagen buses.
Yeah, I think when we were out there last filming a television show for MAV TV, There was
My
at least
wife
4
was
of them.
actually on.
Yeah, there was at least 4 cars that had been recently put in like VW Trends magazine or Hot VWs, whatever one they were in. But yeah, these are like fully restored vehicles.
So at this workshop, we're going to be setting up a bunch of different little venues with the cars, with models and stuff with the cars, and setting up kind of strategically designed scenes, right?
Yeah,
and that is one
That's
that
right.
if you have any interest in shooting vehicles,
yeah, we're gonna get the hippie models and the.
It is gonna be fun. That one I know will sell out probably in the first few hours.
Yeah,
actually,
because we got to keep that one fairly small,
that one we do.
So it's controllable. And what's funny is when you guys, a lot of you watching, you're never on camera, but when you have to stare at yourself on camera for a long time, it's funny the things that go through your head. So I just recently watched.
The thing that's going through my head right now
is our logo.
Is a pair of chopsticks. They're going through my head.
All I'm thinking is Peter Hurley's thing. If you've ever seen him talk about headshots, is what to do with the hands. Don't make them cliffs or mountains, but it's always his thing is always you're holding a giant submarine sandwich. So I feel like I need to sit like this so my arms look better, because that's how Peter Hurley says to. But they're really like this, like I'm holding a 6-foot sub.
Oh, thanks for that tip.
Yeah.
Well, that was
some randomness.
That was definitely worth everybody's while for tuning in for that one.
There's your tip. If you're shooting headshots, make them look like they're holding a 6-foot sub. Works for men and for women. Just don't shoot their hands, or they'll look like they're doing some kind of weird offering. But you keep them down here.
Well, everybody's going to log off after all that. So.
But look, watch my arms here, holding a sub.
Oh, you're
here,
right.
See how much better they look?
Yes.
So again, that's free.
Yes. Chopstick guys are our full value YouTube provider. We've got, those are the only ones I want to announce right now.
Yeah, up to June, and then we start getting into our camp mode. So one of our biggest customers, biggest clients, and friend is probably a little noisy. We're going to 5 weeks of camp.
5 weeks of camp this year, folks.
So we
added
a week, and
we're going 5 weeks of junior high camp.
One of them is going to be on the lake, houseboat camp, water skiing. So right in my backyard. So that's going to be fun.
So we get to, if you don't know, we do all the photography and videography
for a camp
up here. That's kind of one of the giving back things that we do. We do a couple different things.
Yeah,
every
year. We love doing it.
It's fun.
Great time.
Yep. That's another thing I want to tell you guys. Man, one of the things that makes our business go around and keeps us motivated to do what we do is to do humanitarian projects, giving back projects, compassion projects. I got to tell you, you want a way to supercharge your photography and your attitude.
Get out and help somebody.
Get out and help somebody else. And by doing things like volunteering or going to camp or going to India like we did. I mean, I'm not trying to toot our horn, but I'm saying that's what really makes us tick, right? Yeah. That's what we get motivated by. Go out and just volunteer. There's so many people that could use your photography in a volunteer situation.
Yeah. Even if it's as just what we did the other day, a golf tournament. Mm-hmm. And you're thinking a golf tournament, but yeah, the organizations, they need photographers.
Yep.
And they don't have the great, huge budgets for photography a lot of times. So there's lots of places you guys can find to help out in your own community.
And it makes a difference. And I think sometimes the photographer world, people from the outside look in and think that we're just greedy or, think of ourselves all the time and self-promotion. But giving back is what it's really all about. So Go out there, love somebody, give back. That's what's important.
Sure.
But we got a little bit of prep to do right before
we do. We got to get ready for his show and
so
get
tune in.
Straightened up.
Joe Edelman, YouTube, be there, be square. We are.
Yeah, we'll be at 9:16 ratio, not square though.
Or 16:9 too.
Or 16:9.
Hey, but most importantly, guys, don't forget.
Say sushi.
See ya. Bye. Adios.
Happy trails.
Doo-doo.